My name is Joe Brielle Powell, and I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Well, I'm the youngest. I got 5 brothers, 6 sisters. Mom and dad are separated, but they both big impacts in my life. And we've all been involved in sports, so basketball came to play with just being around my brothers. I mean, like, we always playing in the backyard, debates, basketball games, NBA 2K, NBA Live when it was big. So my earliest memory of basketball would be playing in the basement when I was like 4 years old, 5 years old, 2 of my brothers. And from there, I loved it. It meant a lot to me going to the games because those were the 2 that I measured myself to. So it's like, can I be better than them? And watching them play against other people and then playing against them were like 2 different things. So knowing that I was younger and I had places to grow just made me more motivated to want to be better than them. Because I felt like if I could beat them, then anybody could be beat. Middle school, me and my friend Raleigh, we were like pretty advanced. We were to be some 5th graders. And at my middle school, Ramsey, we couldn't play unless we were 6th, 7th, 8th grade because they considered that to be middle school. If you're in 5th grade, it's still considered elementary. So we went to tryouts anyways, and we had like no basketball, anything. Like we had basketball shoes on. Everything else, we were uniform school, so we played in our uniform clothes. Everybody else at the tryout had their basketball gear. We made the team, and then they found out we were in 5th grade and told us we couldn't play. At that time. In high school, it seemed to be a lot of favoritism, and it just seemed like they didn't take advantage of what our talent had, and they showed a lot of favoritism to who they liked, I would say. But when it came to like my junior and senior year of high school, they began to notice that I was something different.
Did you always know that you wanted to play college basketball?
Yeah, that was one of my goals, to get out of Minnesota, play college basketball, different state. I was watching like March Madness and just college basketball throughout the year when I was younger, so it was just like, why not be me? Practice how you play though. It's time to get better.
Practice is pretty much the same, or does he mix it up?
Start of the year, it's a lot about defense. And focus a lot on defense. Focus a lot on the plays. Now it's more just stretch, get these plays executed, making the right reads off the plays, screens, and pushing the tempo, man. Sometimes people play as robots. Sometimes basketball players, we think too much, so practice helps us do that. Go ahead and get out of that mode. Just be basketball players to play.
You feel like mental toughness is one of your strengths as a player?
Yeah, I do. But a lot of people, you ask them, just say that I'm angry or stuff like that. I'm just passionate. I have no need to be angry on the court. I got teammates that are counting on me when I'm on the court, so me being angry would take away from their success, right? I ended up going to Dakota State University in Madison, South Dakota. They offered me a scholarship, and it was one of the only schools, if not the only school, to have a scholarship to offer. So I was like, it's my chance to get away from home, play basketball, and get a scholarship. I was putting in all this work, but I was being overlooked by people that they would tell me I was better than, but their actions showed different. So then I decided to come to Washburn. Now I play here.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, number 11, Joe Brielle Powell.
Coming to Washburn, it sounds like some of that excitement was there, kind of like it was for Dakota State. It kind of went away, and it sounds like that maybe happened a little bit again once you got to Washburn. But would you say that you regretted your decision coming to Washburn?
No, I won't say I regret it. Because at the end of the day, I'm getting my degree. So I got ways to make more money. And when basketball's not here anymore, I got something to look back on. That was my main thing, get my degree, which in my family, I don't know too many people that have it. So I could say I'm one of the first. I've always been the type of guy that's just like, I don't stress myself out about school because like, I know I'm gonna get it done, whether it's crunch time or not. Like I just find a way to relate it to basketball and just think like, if this was a basketball situation, what would I do? And I can't say no to that. So if it's something I love, then it's something that's gonna impact my life and something I like to do, then I gotta get it done.
Sounds kind of like you approach basketball has maybe taught you a lot about how to approach other problems in life. Do you have any maybe examples of that?
When my dad was took to prison, and that affected me a lot because like every team before that, he was always there. He always congratulated me, along with my mother. But my father being took to prison took a toll on me, and basketball was my escape. So I kind of just used that situation of like being able to play as like my passion for wanting him to be home.
And you've talked a lot about your family and the people that have supported you. Who would you say your biggest supporters are?
My parents, mom and dad, brothers and sisters, my girlfriend Sky.
We met his very first day here on campus. And I was coming back from the grocery store, I think, and I saw him in the village building. I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. But I kept walking, and I went to my room, and I was like, okay, I think I'm going to go back down there, but I need an excuse. So I came up. I was like, okay, I'm going to just go down there and say I need that address to the village. And so I sat like right next to him, and I didn't say anything because I'm like, he's going to talk to me. It's hard to not like his personality, so I couldn't deny that feelings were there. And then so I kind of started talking to him consistently and responding, and then we became good friends. And yeah, he's my best friend.
When was it apparent to you that basketball was a big part of his life?
When he would always talk about how he's going to the NBA and stuff, and I know like when I would bring it up, I would say, so if you make it to the NBA something, he would correct me when I make it to the NBA.
And is that something that you appreciated about him?
Mm-hmm. He's very determined. He's always goofy, but when he wins, he's like super geeked up a little bit. And when he loses, he'll be like, I'm not even gonna vent, not realizing that he's been venting for like 15 minutes already. Basketball's gonna be in his life, in his future in some way, no matter what.
I feel like everybody's been supportive of what I wanted to do because I've always said I wanted to play in the NBA. Like since I was younger, you can ask anybody in my family. So I'm making it happen, and I think they're appreciative of it. And when I get to the highest level, then I think they'll even be more proud because it's something I set myself out to do, and I'll be able to do it, Lord willing. We just got our ass tapped. You feel me? But I'll pull it.
Hold up, Stone. Yeah, hold on, come back out here. Y'all make some motherfucking noise for my day.
My bad, G.
You're good. I'm trying to get it like close enough. Can you see that, Isaac?
No.
How's it looking?
That looks good.
All right. You gonna talk a little bit about the game, Joe Burrell?
Shit, we came out with a loss. We didn't fucking rebound. We didn't do nothing we needed to do. We gave them too many opportunities on offense. I don't like losing. I don't care what the game is. I don't care if we're playing tic-tac-toe. We're gonna play until I win.